I thought I'd just give you some notes on the recall. The video is on the channel already that I did with Percy. Just a couple of notes that I think you should know. Firstly, you have to keep positive with the recall. It's really, really important that you don't get frustrated with the dog, you don't get angry, you don't start yelling, screaming, shouting. It's got to be a positive experience for the dog to come back to you, and if it isn't, it's just not going to work. So the first thing you need to do really is make sure that it is going to work for you. So do try and start on a long lead if you can. That way then you can just help them along and get them more excited. It's also really important that you choose your reward properly for the dog really. So I use a lot of food because all of my dogs are massively food motivated. Not every dog is. Some dogs really want toys, some dogs really want verbal, physical praise. So whatever your dog wants to work for is the most important thing really. So make sure that you use something they really, really want. Also, as I said in the video, don't use massive expanses of space. Use a small corner of a field or your garden. Start work inside your house if you need to. It's really difficult to work with numbers of dogs. So if you have more than one dog, try and work with each dog and then put them together at a later date. Also, keep changing your training up. So don't always do the recall at the same point of your walk. So a lot of dogs learn that when we recall them, it means they're going back on a lead, they're going home, they're going back in the car, they're doing something pretty boring for them. So it's really important that you let them off the lead, you recall them, or halfway through the walk you do a few recalls. Obviously you have to recall really at the end of a walk as well, but it's important to do it at different stages of your walk, just to make sure that the dog doesn't realise that every time they're being recalled that means they're going home. And last of all, have some fun with it. So there are other things you can do. You don't just have to stand stock still. If your dog is doing fly past, then standing still is a really good idea. Keeping that treat out in front of you so that they've got a real point of contact there, so that they don't get their own enjoyment from running around behind you. But if your dog is slow on the recall, have some fun, run away from them, disappear, show them your backside and get going. Lots of cheering, shouting. You can throw the ball up and down, play with the toy on your own. Also games like hide and seek. So if you've got some bushes or trees around on your walk, hide behind them. Wait for the dog to look round and see that you've gone, and then call them from your hiding place so they have to come round and find you. All those sorts of things are really important for dogs because they learn very, very quickly that we are boring. We are boring. Okay, so have some fun with your recall. I can't wait to see all your videos on the Facebook page, Blissgate Dog Training. Enjoy yourselves. I know it's a really tough time. Stay safe and have fun. Take care.